Seniors don't miss this. Papaya seeds could be the natural key to beating cancer. What if I told you that a tiny seed, something you've probably tossed in the trash without a second thought, could hold the secret to flushing out toxins, boosting your health, and even fighting cancer naturally? Yes, I'm talking about papaya seeds, those little black pearls hiding inside one of the most delicious fruits on the planet. If you're a senior looking for simple, natural ways to feel better and protect your health as you age, this might just change the way you see that tropical treat forever. Picture this: more energy, a cleaner system, and a little extra confidence knowing you're doing something proactive to stay strong. That's the promise of papaya seeds, and it's worth your attention. Now, before you roll your eyes and dismiss this as another health fad, let me ask you something. Are you tired of feeling sluggish? Worried about what's building up in your body over the years? Or maybe you're searching for anything that could give you an edge against serious illnesses like cancer? If any of that resonates, you're in the right place. Papaya seeds aren't a magic pill or an overnight cure. Nature doesn't work that way, but they might just be a game changer. That said, there's a catch. You have to use them carefully. Get it wrong, and you could end up with an upset stomach or miss out on their benefits entirely. So, let's dive in step by step. No fluff, just the good stuff to explore what these seeds can do, why they matter for seniors, and how to make them work for you. As we get older, our bodies don't bounce back like they used to. Aches, pains, and fatigue creep in, and the risk of diseases like cancer climbs higher. It's a reality none of us want to face, but it's one we can't ignore. What if something as simple as a seed could help turn the tide? That's what we're here to unpack. Imagine having more energy to enjoy your days, a system that feels less bogged down, and a little peace of mind knowing you're taking action. Papaya seeds might not be a household name yet, but they've been used for centuries in traditional medicine, and modern science is starting to catch up. Let's explore why these unassuming seeds are worth a second look and how they could fit into your life. Curiosity meets caution. What's the deal with papaya seeds? If you're wondering how something as basic as a papaya seed could make a difference, you're not alone. It's natural to be curious or even skeptical about claims like this. We've all heard the hype about superfoods before, but papaya seeds aren't just another trendy craze. They've been a staple in traditional healing practices around the world for ages, and now researchers are digging into what makes them special. These small, peppery seeds might not look like much, but inside, they're packed with nutrients and compounds that could do wonders, especially for seniors like you. Here's the hook. Papaya seeds could help detoxify your system, support your immune health, and even give your body a fighting chance against cancer cells. It sounds almost too good to be true, doesn't it? But before you rush to your kitchen and start scooping them out, let's pause for a warning. These seeds are potent. They're loaded with strong enzymes and bioactive compounds, and if you don't use them the right way, you could end up feeling worse instead of better. I've seen people online brag about eating handfuls raw, only to complain about stomach aches or worse. That's not the goal here. The aim is to harness their power safely and effectively, so you get the good without the grief. As seniors, we're at a point where health isn't just a nice-to-have, it's a must. Our bodies become more vulnerable to toxins, inflammation, and chronic diseases as we age. Cancer, in particular, looms larger on the horizon, and while modern medicine is incredible, there's something empowering about turning to nature for support. Papaya seeds might be a tool to help us stay ahead of the game, not a cure-all, but a natural boost hiding in plain sight. So, what's inside these little seeds that's got everyone buzzing? And how can you use them without guesswork? Let's break it down. The power of papaya seeds, why they're a big deal. So, why are papaya seeds creating such a stir, especially for seniors? It all comes down to what's packed inside these tiny powerhouses. They're not just a throwaway part of the fruit, they're brimming with nutrients and compounds that could give your body a serious lift. Let's start with detoxification. As we age, our liver and kidneys, our body's natural detox system scans slow down. Papaya seeds are rich in enzymes like papain and carpain, which studies suggest can support liver function and help flush out toxins. Think of it as a gentle cleanse for your insides. In places like South America and Asia, people have been using these seeds for centuries to keep their systems clean, and science is starting to validate that wisdom. Then there's digestion. If you've ever felt bloated or sluggish after a meal, papaya seeds might become your new go-to. That papain enzyme is a natural digestive aid, helping break down proteins and fats so your body can process food more easily. Some small studies even hint that it could ease issues like constipation or irritable bowel symptoms, spreading, useful for keeping things running smoothly as we get older. It's no wonder traditional healers have leaned on these seeds for gut health for so long. But here's the big one that grabs attention: cancer fighting potential. Let's be clear, papaya seeds aren't a cure, and I'm not claiming they'll replace medical treatment, but there's exciting research worth exploring. Papaya seeds contain compounds like benzoyl isothiocyanate, which lab studies have shown can slow the growth of cancer cells, think breast, colon, and prostate cancer. It's still early days, and human trials are limited, but the idea that a natural seed could help your body resist these threats is compelling. It's not a guarantee, but it's a possibility that's hard to ignore. That's not all either. These seeds are packed with antioxidants, vitamin C, flavonoids that fight inflammation and oxidative stress, two major drivers of aging and disease. They also have antimicrobial properties that might keep harmful bacteria or parasites at bay. Traditional medicine has used them for infections and worms, and modern studies are beginning to explore those effects too. So, what does this mean for you? Papaya seeds could be a simple, natural way to support your body as you edge detoxing, digesting, and maybe even defending against bigger challenges. The key? Using them right to unlock these benefits. How to use papaya seeds: the right way and the wrong way. Now that we know why papaya seeds are amazing, let's talk about how to use them. These seeds are powerful, and if you don't approach them carefully, you could miss out or worse, feel lousy. The good news? It's easy once you know the ropes. Start small. Papaya seeds have a peppery, slightly bitter taste, like a cross between black pepper and mustard. If you're new to them, don't overdo it. Begin with just 1 teaspoon, about 5–10 seed saunce a day. Scoop them from a ripe papaya, rinse them off, and you're set. You can chew them raw if you don't mind the kick, or crush them into a powder with a mortar and pestle for easier use. Another option is to blend them up. Toss a teaspoon of seeds into a smoothie, pair them with papaya flesh, a banana, and some almond milk. The sweetness offsets the bitterness, and you've got a nutrient-packed drink. You can also dry the seeds in the oven at a low temperature around 160 to 4F for a couple of hours, then grind them into a powder. Sprinkle that into soups, salads, or your morning oatmeal. Always take them with food or water, though the enzymes can be harsh on an empty stomach, so pairing them with a meal keeps things comfortable. Stick to that teaspoon limit for the first week or two, letting your body adjust before you consider increasing the dose. Here's what not to do though. Don't eat a handful raw right away. I've seen people try this and regret it fast. Too many seeds at once can overwhelm your stomach, thanks to those potent enzymes and a compound called carpain. Overdo it, and you might face nausea, cramps, or even a racing heart. Less is more, especially if you're older or have a sensitive system. Don't cook them. Either heat can destroy the active compounds, so skip the frying pan or microwave. And if you're pregnant, nursing, or on medications like blood thinners, check with your doctor first. Those enzymes might interact in unexpected ways. The same goes if you have ulcers or gastritis. The spiciness could irritate things. When you use them right though, papaya seeds are a breeze to work into your routine. Start slow, listen to your body, and you'll find what works for you. It's all about balance, getting the benefits without the drama. Whether you chew them, blend them, or sprinkle them, the key is consistency and caution. Done properly, this could be a small tweak with big rewards. Wrapping up, practical advice for seniors. So, where does this leave us? Papaya seeds might detox your body, smooth out digestion, and even give cancer a run for its money. They're easy to use, just a teaspoon a day, blended, chewed, or sprinkled, however you like. My biggest tip? Start simple. Next time you're at the store, grab a ripe papaya, scoop out a teaspoon of seeds, and give it a try. Maybe toss them in a smoothie or chew them with breakfast. Keep it low-key for a week or two and see how you feel. If your energy picks up, your digestion improves, or you just feel a little cleaner inside, that's a victory. There's no pressure, just let your body guide you. Be consistent, but don't overthink it. A teaspoon a day is plenty to start, maybe make it part of your morning routine. If the taste isn't your thing, mix it, upblend them, dry them, whatever masks the bite. The goal is to find a way that fits your life. And most importantly, listen to yourself. We're all different, and what works for one person might not for another. If you feel great, fantastic. If your stomach protests, dial it back or skip it. If you've got health conditions or medications in play, talk to your doctor to stay safe. This is about empowering you, not stressing you out. Why does this matter? Because as seniors, we deserve to feel good, not just okay, but good. We've earned it. If a tiny seed can help us keep up with the grandkids, tackle the garden, or enjoy our days a little more, why not give it a shot? You're not too old to try something new, you're just getting started. So, here's my challenge. Try papaya seeds for a week. Jot down how you feel, energy, digestion, whatever, then share your experience. I'd love to hear your wins, big or small. Bonus: common questions answered. You might still have questions, so let's tackle some big ones. Can you eat papaya seeds every day? Yes, but keep it moderate. A spoon daily is a safe starting point. Studies in traditional use suggest that's enough to get the benefits without overloading your system. If you feel good after a couple of weeks, you could bump it to 2 teaspoons. But there's no need to go overboard. Consistency beats quantity. Do they really help with cancer? The research is promising but not definitive. Lab studies show compounds like benzyl isothiocyanate can slow cancer cell growth, and animal tests support that. Human trials are still early though, so think of papaya seeds as a potential helper, not a fix. Pair them with a healthy lifestyle, good food, exercise, regular checkups, and you're stacking the deck in your favor. What if you hate the taste? If chewing them raw isn't your vibe, blend them into a smoothie or dry and grind them into a powder. Mix that into yogurt, soup, or anything that masks the spiciness. You can even chase them with a bite of fruit. Experiment. It's about what works for you. Are there side effects? Yes, if you overdo it, too many seeds might upset your stomach or, in rare cases, cause heart palpitations. Stick to the teaspoon rule and you're usually fine. If you've got a sensitive gut or health issues, go slow and watch how you feel. Where do you get them? Just buy a papaya. Any grocery store with a decent fruit section should have them. Slice it open, scoop the seeds, rinse, and you're set. No fancy supplements needed. Plus you get the tasty fruit too. A total win-win. Real stories. Inspiration from seniors. Sometimes the best motivation comes from people like you. Take Linda, 68, who started adding a teaspoon of papaya seeds to her morning smoothie after hearing about the detox benefits. 3 months in, she says her bloating's down and she's got more pep in her step. I didn't expect much, she admits, but I feel lighter, like my body's thanking me. Then there's Tom, 72, who grinds dried seeds and sprinkles them on his oatmeal. His doctor mentioned his liver numbers could use a boost, and Tom swears he's sleeping better and feeling less foggy. It's not a miracle, he says, but it's something. Maria, 65, is all about the cancer. Angly, her family has a history, so she's proactive. She chews a few seeds daily and says her digestion's never been smoother. If it's doing more behind the scenes, even better, she laughs. These aren't lab results, they're real people trying things out. Maybe you'll feel like Linda, Tom, or Maria. Maybe you'll find your own groove. Either way, it's your story to write. Final thoughts. Take the next step. We've come full circle. Papaya seeds could be your new go-to for natural health, detoxing your body, easing digestion, and maybe even giving cancer a run for its money. They're easy, affordable, and sitting right there in your kitchen if you've got a papaya handy. As seniors, every little edge counts, especially when it's this simple. So, next time you're at the store, grab a papaya, try it for a week and see where it takes you. Share your story, I'm all ears. If this sparked your interest, keep exploring natural health with me. There's more where this came from. Think turmeric, ginger, and other hidden gems. Stay curious, take care of yourself, and here's to feeling good, naturally,